Good morning, welcome to Nifty prediction. My name is Narendran. Before going to the Wednesday's market, I would like to review Tuesday's market as well as my updation in the group calls and everything. Let's go to the market, which closed in the positive 11,521.80, 81.75 points in the positive, 0.71% in the positive. Opened around 11,487.20. Low went around 11,442.25. I went around 11,535.95. Let's go to my prediction review. In my prediction, the data which shown on yesterday, it is kind of a bearish, but still we know the basic rule. We have saw so many times whenever the data is opening positive, it is not closing the previous closing stop loss of 10 points, so which means 11,000, which means 11,430.05 is a stop loss we maintain, so it is a bullish. So that is what happened today. And as per the data, this is the par value 11,219. Anything opens above 1 point is the target of 11,455, and the first target will be 11,337, and the second target will be 11,455. But we came to know that it is in the negative sign, so that is the important thing. So which means the market pre-market opened itself on the second target and above, which means what happens is the market will try to hit the 11,445 range. The pre-market opens itself above 11,487.20, which is above the target level of positive side, which is 11,455. So which means anything opens above the target level, which is positive target is that, which means the market will try to come and hit this particular target and then try to reach the next level. But at the same time, the par value is 11,219, which gives a headache, because sometimes what happens, the highest matching means it will fall down towards the 90. So this kind of market which normally I would like to avoid, and that is what the call also given in the group as well. The par value which is 219 around 849. Again, because anything below that level is a bearish zone, anything above that level it's a bullish zone. But the target, which is first target 11,337, which is having minus points, and the second target, which is 11,455. The market has opened, pre-market itself opened above that level, so the call is pre-opening is in the positive, which is not supporting the 4 indication, because our 4 indication is all in the negative direction. So if this particular 11,500.40 not breaking, means Nifty will fall, but somehow this particular level also broken. And we know that the target zone, because it is on the bullish zone, so bullish zone means we know the 2 targets. So already both targets already fulfilled, because it is pre-market opened above that level, so which means the Nifty will try to hit the target 11,455. The 11,500 broken at 933, so that we came to know the next resistance levels. So it is not going to be easy, because we have so many resistance levels, so it may not reach beyond that level. Every now and then it having a resistance, so stop loss of 10 point each, every point we need to add. So the maximum level 11,541.55 including the stop loss. So market this particular level is not able to break, that is the reason. And we know the target, which 11,455.49, which got hit after the opening. So after that, still I don't want to participate, because both side is having chances. On the bearish side, because the zone is positive, but still the zone itself having the negative side target as well, 11,337. We know that sometimes it may go hit, sometimes it may not hit, due to the previous closing stop loss is not breaking. So I clearly mentioned that I don't want to participate in this kind of market, but still we can go with a stop loss of some 11,200 P with the buying 12 to 13 with a stop loss of 6, and 11,300 24 to 25 with a stop loss of 13 and target of 48. Because if this particular 11,300 is getting hit, because of, we know the target of 11,337 also there. So if the market is making high and it is falling, means it may go to reach, then this kind of targets will get it. But somehow still I don't want to participate, because it is very tough to trade this kind of situation, and then that is the reason I specifically mentioned small traders don't trade. And this is the important point, because small traders should not trade. The calls are very much small, because the investment is very much low, somewhere around 1,000 and somewhere around 2,000, less than 2,000. So which means even though the money is less, but still the small traders must not to trade. That is the indication, because I myself consider as a small trader, so I don't want to participate specifically. That is, I have mentioned clearly. On the latest stage, the high was matched, so the strong buy came, but still we need to play much more cautiously. So 80 to 90 we bought it somewhere with the stop loss of 55. Soon it went up, but still it is not quite moving fast. So after reaching 93, because while the call is given, it was around 85, so we used to keep the stop loss of cost to cost stop loss. The stop loss also got it. So which means it is a kind of a day. I personally feel that some days we need to take a holiday, because if you don't know the trend, or if you don't know, I mean, you know the trend, but it is limited. It is up to some 70-80 points, which may not give you that much move in the options. Sometimes only if you pick the right side, then only it will give some good profit. You would have made some profit, some 10 rupees to 20 rupees, but it is kind of a headache which you can able to understand the market, as well as you need to do specifically your homework, then only you can do this kind of market. I specifically wanted to avoid, but as per our data, it is very much clear that the positive low, which is around 11,455, and the high is also 11,536. It is exactly matching in the data. And the next day, this is the next day zone, the positive zone. We have two targets, which is 11,644, which is the second target, and the first target will be 11,613, which means anything opens above 61 points. If the market is opens, pre-market is opens anything above 61 points, then only the positive zone will be activated, and those two targets will having chances to hit. If anything pre-open less than 61 points, which is an indication for the bearish target, but the bearish target is very much limited, which is around 11,338, which is around 16 points in the positive, and then second target will be around 28 points, somewhere around 11,493. So the two targets on the bearish zone, which is very much limited, so we need to watch out that as well. But anything opens less than 61 points, anything open less than 61 points, which is indicating market will come down towards to the negative around 30 points somewhere. If it is breaking those levels, it may go to 11,460 as well. So these are all the call for the Wednesday. So I would like to show you the Wednesday's resistance and support levels. Wednesday's resistance and support levels are there. So anything breaking the bullish open target level, which is 95.63, then it is indicating that bullish open target will be getting activated. And anything breaks the bearish open target level, which is around 36 points and more, then it will get activated. But what we need to watch out is that the volatile zones, which is volatile one, anything opens above 34 points, also indicating a bullish trend with a stop loss of 11,516.40 is the stop loss level. On the other end, for the bearish, anything opens below around 11 points, which is indicating a bearish market with a stop loss of overall leverage 11,536.45. This is the stop loss level. So let's see how the market is going to give us on Wednesday. The Wednesday, what we have is 6:6 ratio, which means small traders once again must have to avoid. If you know the trend, you can trade. Otherwise, if you don't know the trend, whenever they evenly post, you need to wait. Don't trade at all, because every now and then you need to book profit. If you buy some 20 rupees, it will go 27 or 28, then suddenly it will fall from 28 to somewhere low. If you don't know the trend, if you know the trend, you can hold, and it may go from 28 to even 70, 80, something like that, if it is going one side. But if it is oscillating between here and there, it not going to make some good profit. So small trader better avoid this trading day. If you know the trend or if you know the side, then you can trade. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Wednesday. Thank you.